Hey everybody, it's Jenny, and I am here to share with you how I am planning the week of Valentine's Day in my Classic Happy Planner. Now, I decided to jump ahead because I was super excited about these Doodlebug So Punny stickers, and I really wanted to see if I could plan functionally with them. And so I decided, hey, let's jump ahead a week or two. I'm first taking these pink Abigail alphabet stickers to just spell out the abbreviation for appointments and then to do, and then I'll get to weekend a little bit later. But I love this font. Hey, I love it, in case you didn't get that, but I love the font. I think it's super cute, very playful. And then what's really cool is it comes in all of the signature Doodlebug colors, and obviously they're gorgeous and really fun. Now, this has been something that I've been doing off and on for a few months, and I just kind of like it. It's just kind of a fun way to add a little bit of something extra to the layout that, I mean, it's honestly self-explanatory, but I like it anyway. And this week doesn't have a terribly huge amount of things going on, so it works out okay here. I wouldn't do it on a really busy week or anything like that. And that's kind of the same thing with these stickers as well. It works really well for this week because there's not too terribly much going on. Now I'm going to use this Happy Valentine's banner and then one of these mini doilies. Now, to say that I'm obsessed with the mini doilies would be a massive understatement. I genuinely love them. Like, I find myself both wanting to hoard them and then wanting to put them on everything. So I'm just putting a little bit of Tombow MonoAdhesive on the back, and then I'm going to stick down the little banner sticker on top of it and trim off the one little tail, just so it sits flush with the edge. Now, also for the doily, I didn't mention, but I trimmed it down to 1.5 inches wide so that it would fit on the in that one box width-wise. I didn't care that it went over height-wise. I just didn't really want it to go over width-wise. So then I'm also just putting down the cute little heart with the face to, as like a bullet point to outline or highlight, I'm sorry, the appointment for Wednesday. And it's actually not an appointment, it's actually baseball practice, but I mean, you know, they're all kind of the same, aren't they? And I like that because I'm going to do quite a bit of decor here, and having just the little bullet points is sort of the perfect balance with the decorations as well. Now, again, two more little hearts, though these don't have those cute little faces, just to make note of the couple of activities right here. And kind of the cool thing here is that, so now I've got some decoration and I've got the activities, but there's still room. So if something pops up or anything I need to make note of, I still have room to add that. And it's really pretty fun. Now, I've been enjoying this sort of sidebar to-do list, like a general to-do list, some things that I need to remember to jot down because I need them to get done, but I don't need to assign them to a specific date. So this has been a fun way for me to do that. Now there's this little scalloped with the dots, and it's just a cute way to dress that up. I've been doing a little bit more than that typically in the last few weeks, but this just gives it a little less, like, you don't, your eye is not quite as drawn to it, which is nice because there's a lot of other decorations on the page. I don't want the page to be crazy or anything like that. So now I'm using these smaller alphabet stickers, and there's 3 different fonts. You can see there's a circle, and then there's these rectangle ones, which this style of alphabet sticker has been just something I've really loved for a long time, back definitely from my scrapbooking days and like October afternoon, if any of you are an old school scrapper. But so I'm really loving adding it to my planner, and then especially with the mix of those more whimsical stickers right there below. And so I'm finding that actually I'm really kind of drawn to this for my functional adding my appointments and activities because, I mean, it looks really adorable, and I didn't use any other stickers. I just used alphabet stickers, and those are generally pretty easy to find, and there's so many different types. So I'm really excited to give that a go for this particular week and see how I like that. Now I'm just flipping through these icon stickers and looking to see what else I want to use, because there's quite a bit of things, or quite a few things, that I still need to notate, and I'm trying to figure out the best way to do that with the stickers and using them adorably but then also functionally as well. So for example, this one says sweet mail, I think, or something like that, and I have a phone call, And I know it doesn't make any sense to you, but it makes perfect sense to me. So I'm using it to highlight that and just then using the alphabet stickers for the 10 a.m. So it's just really trying to find a balance between super functional, but then also using really adorable elements to dress up the super functional, like in a combination, not completely just like, okay, here's function, here's cute. No, I wanted them to be sort of one and the same. Now you can see those smaller stickers. Doodlebug has made those specifically for like planners and calendars and stuff. And what's kind of cool about it is that they're a really, really good size. So you can see right there, they're not terrible. That little glue bottle is not terribly much bigger than these alphabet stickers. And so they are, and they're a little bit thinner. So it's not going to add as much bulk to your planner pages. So I have some good news and I have some bad news. So I'm spelling out volunteer and I'm going to put the time and I've got the cute little bottle and all that. Yeah, there's no school that day. Womp womp. So don't get too particularly attached to this. And so I'm a little bit bummed that I put down all these stickers and then I'm not actually going to be able to let them stay. But it's just kind of one of those things that happens and I'm not going to dwell on it too terribly much because, well, it just is what it is, right? So I'm just adding then these little hearts. They're so cute. I'm adding like a sprinkle of them so it looks like sort of they're floating up the page and they turned out really, really adorable. And like I said, unfortunately, they're not going to be able to stay like that, though I do keep the hearts. Spoiler alert. Now I'm going to move on to the weekend, and I'm going to use one planner junkie sticker because I really wanted to combine it with this cactus. I don't know why. I just have been kind of mentally preparing for that for this entire layout, and so there it is, the one planner junkie sticker with the little cactus. Now I'm going to dress up the entire area up there on the top with cactus stickers. I don't know why, but again, they're just really adorable and they are fun together. So I'm going to use them from the icons sheet, and then I'm also going to use them from that smaller, like sort of planner set as well, and just pair them all together right there. And they turned out so cute. I just love how the cluster is just fun and decorative. And I don't really have anything going on Thursday and not very much on Friday. And so being able to add those is just kind of perfect and cute. And I'm adding all the little hearts, and I know it's past Valentine's Day at that point, but it's okay. Now, I have a lot of things to, well, not a lot of things. I have one thing to include for Saturday in terms of an appointment, but then I also need to add the alphabet stickers to spell out weekend that match the appointments and the to-do from the left-hand side of the week. So instead of doing that first, I'm going to avoid it. I'm going to put the gnome down and then spell out pictures with the alphabet stickers as well. Now, so I kind of had decided that, all right, so the cactus were sort of my main focal point, and then I was going to bring in a little bit of gnome action for a secondary decoration. I just thought the gnome was really, really cute, and I mean, you know, why not put gnomes and cactus together, right? I mean, they totally do not go in any way, shape, or form, but it's my planner pages, and I thought they were both cute, so I decided I was going to use them. So I not only put the gnome down, but then I use those alphabet stickers to spell out pictures. And then I'm going to use those rectangular ones to put down the time right there. And so now the good thing about this is, look at that. It's like the most adorable little box in one little spot. And it really draws me in because I'm like, oh my gosh, that gnome is adorable. So kind of one of those things that you really have to do what works for you and what really makes things plans stand out for you as well. I don't even claim to say that you would want to have a gnome that makes picture day stand out, but for me it just looks really adorable. So now I also want to add some of those little border strips because they are not only just too cute, but then they are also kind of take the place of washi tape a little bit. Now obviously I have lots of washi tape and Doodlebug has pretty much the cutest washi tape around. However, I just thought it would be nice to tie in with all the things. So like you can see in the Happy Valentines, that little banner over on Valentine's Day, it's got those vertical stripes, so I thought it would be fun to tie that in as well. Now, this is where I've come to the conclusion that I have to remove all of those stickers that I put down for volunteering. A moment of silence. So I'm just going to take those all up and then redo that day since it's a no school day for my kids. and I'm going to just, the last little remnants of those stickers, I'm just using the X-Acto knife to get those up. I really could have used my finger, the X-Acto knife was laying right there, and it was very, very simple. So now that I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and use those alphabet stickers to put down the weekend, spell that out, and they just look so cute right there, especially on top of the gray for the weekend. I really like that a lot. I like the contrast between the two colors. They look really pretty, and I just love this technique of putting these alphabet stickers down. Like I said at the beginning, I won't do it every time because sometimes there'll be too much going on, but that's the same thing is true for those, like those cactus stickers there. I won't always be able to put a bunch of decorative stickers in my functional planner because there might be too much going on. However, when there's room for them, I'm going to do it. It's fun. Now, I just had to shift the hearts just the tiniest bit because I do really like them and I did still want to use them. However, they weren't going to allow me to put down what I wanted to put down for no school. So I've used that smaller little typewriter. Tell me how adorable that is. And then I'm going to use the alphabet stickers to spell out no school. So it ends up being equally as cute as the volunteering, but as a bummer, I had to remove all of those very lovely stickers. So now I am finished with those, and I can move on from that little cluster, which actually turned out really, really cute. You can't even tell me that's not adorable. And I'm going to finish up here, but as you can see, there is definitely something missing in terms of functional planning. Do you know what it is? Yep, my to-do lists. Just because I created a really super cute functional week doesn't mean that I cannot have my to-do lists. So I'm just using a stencil that I have from Scraptastic Club, and her shop is not open right now, so you cannot get her stencils, but I'm sure if you look elsewhere you can find some stencils. And I'm going to just draw those in right across the bottom. Again, I didn't want to take away from any of the really cute stuff that I had already done, and I really, really, really wanted to just see what I thought of kind of this style of planning, like maybe not using boxes or stamps or those types of things for the most part, but just using alphabet stickers and things like that for the planning. And so I felt like the stencil kind of just went along with that in terms of it really just kept the focus on those particular stickers that I had wanted to use for my functional planning. But I also now still have the ability to get my to-do lists in there. So I'm not sure that I love, love, love this, the to-do lists, that part, but it's okay. It's really not that big of a deal. I will have another opportunity to try something different in the future. Now look, see, I told you, I love the gnomes. They're just super cute. And I'm not necessarily drawn to gnomes in general. It's not like I have 15 in my front yard or anything. I just thought this particular little guy in this week was really adorable. So like I talked about already, there is the little striped scallop border, and it ties in with the left-hand page, and so I kind of love that. And you know, it takes a little place of a little bit of washi, and it's right there, and I like the being able to have all of these different types, because you see right there, there's like 5 or 6 different little border stickers on one sheet of stickers, and so that's cool. You get a little taste of this and a little taste of that as well. Now, I've really had my eye on these arrow stickers pretty much since the very beginning, and I wasn't really exactly sure how I could use them. I had thought maybe I would use them for the weekend because it's a long weekend, but then I decided, no, I'm not going to do that. So now I've just taken 3 of them, and then I'm going to use the alphabet stickers and spell out dinner, and so it'll just highlight the meal planning across the bottom there in my planner. And I think that works out really well, and I think that's adorable. So I'm pretty excited about that one. Now back to those sticker strips across the bottom. I'm just putting that turquoise scallop. Now there's actually not a ton of blue here, but that's kind of what I'm loving about this is that you've got the blue in the bottom of this cactus, and then you've got the blue in the hats for those cute little gnomes, and then you add that little pop across the bottom, and it sort of ties all of that together. I'm really excited about it actually because you kind of overall get the pink feel, but then you add that blue in and then with the green and the cactus, and it really just makes it sort of a fun, playful, definitely very Valentine's Day themed, but cute and super different than, definitely very different than anything I have normally done before. So now I still see a little bit more opportunity for embellishing, so I'm going to use this last little border sticker, and then I'm pretty much finished. Thanks so much, guys, for stopping by and watching my video. I really do appreciate it. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment box below, and I will do my best to get back to you. Thank you so much, and make it a great day.